You know, it takes a special type of evil, a special type of cruelty to deny people food. But yet, when the opportunity, when the funds were there, where Trump could have come across as a hero, saying, even though Congress is shut down, and even though the congressmen aren't there, and even if he played politics with it and said it's the Democrats, but instead said, even though it's shut down, I am working to move funds around so that I can keep food stamps going so people can eat. Oh, it could have seemed like a hero. But instead, he wanted to use it as a tool. Why? Because he and the Republicans want to kill what they call Obamacare. And of course, their base is so ignorant, they think the ACA is what they, the white people, use, and that Obamacare is what those other people, the people with a little bit more melanin in their skin, use. They don't realize they're one and the same. But here the man is, and he wants to kill that. Why? Well, because it was put forth by a black man. Yeah, because this plan is very similar to the plan that Mitt Romney, as governor, put forth. It is very similar. Actually, it's less generous than the plan that Richard Nixon introduced years and years ago. So what's the problem with it? Had John McCain beaten Barack Obama and won the presidency and put the same thing forward, do you think they would still be having a problem? Of course not. But it galls them that black man did it. So they want to take it down. And that's what this is all about. So they're blackmailing the Democrats, saying, either you come back and we cripple Obamacare, or these people are going to go hungry. It's your fault. And when a judge comes forth and says, you must supply all that from the funds that are available, Trump wants to take that before the Supreme Court, and he's filing a motion to stop it, so he doesn't have to pay out those funds. He is the original Grinch. But the gall of it. Now, I give the one judge Brown. I won't say her name just right. My tongue's getting tied up, so forgive me. But she sidestepped Trump and said, "Look, I'm going to give a temporary hold on the one judge's order that says you must fund it fully, and I'm putting it back to that court because you have to allow them to hear your arguments there first before you can try to bring it brought up before the Supreme Court, and let them hear your arguments. But it's still in place. You must partially fund it." And we know why Trump wants to do this. But you know what really galls me? He gave a speech where he said, I lifted so many millions of Americans off of food stamps. No, Donnie. You denied them food. There's a big difference. Even Marie Antoinette offered cake. You offer sawdust. No, you did not lift them off of food stamps. Most of those people on food stamps, they work. But they work for companies that pay them so little, they qualify for food stamps. I could not qualify because I make too much money. You, Donnie, could not qualify because you make too much money. But they don't. You want to lift them off of it? The answer's simple. Raise minimum wage up to where it should be, $25 an hour. Then they won't qualify. But guess what? They will qualify to do. Pay higher taxes. And if your tax revenue is increased because the middle class is increased, guess whose taxes you might be able to cut? Yeah, all your billionaire friends who really don't need a tax cut. But you can make the argument there. But you have it all wrong. You want to take and take, and you don't want to give. That's the problem with you on the far right. You think you can goose step your way into a better life for your guys who already have a great life. You want to take away from people who you think are black, have darker melon. You want to deny anyone who maybe voted for the other person, that brown woman. But we know who you are, a special type of evil, a special type of cruelty. And let me tell you, evil never wins. It'll come back on you. Anyway, my friends, have a good day.